Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams, where my Ethernet cable got unplugged. I only just realized as the stream was starting, so I quickly dashed out to go plug it in because it got switched over by my roommates and stuff. But now everything's hopefully all good and all okay, and everything's connected physically and not wirelessly by cables, Ethernet cables, on Zonda Day. Happy Zonda Day edition of the Strike Streams, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you're all doing very, very well. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. So, how are we all doing? I hope you guys, gals, non-binary pals are well. I hope you've been doing well since Tuesday when I last saw you all. I hope you had a good Tuesday, Wednesday, and beginning of your Thursday. And if you're at the end of your Thursday, we're almost at the end of the week. Oh, and if you're not at the end of your Thursday, we're almost at the end of the week. Oh, and the cat. No. Oh, hang on, guys. I have to go deal with the cat. Hang on. Sorry, I'm in charge of him at the minute, so I have to make sure he doesn't pee everywhere if I can prevent it. I already said Zonda Day multiple times. Anyway, Bark, how are we all doing? So let's say hi to some people and then we'll get into things. Sorry, I'm all out of breath now. Okay, so Kevin, hi, and Gage, hi. Oh, you found a Raikou row. Oh, that's fair enough. And Connor Watt, hi, and Jill, hi, and Cuba, hi, and Kieran, hi, and I did see Zonda. Hang on, wait, where's Zonda? Zonda, hi. So hello everyone, welcome. Right, let's get into the game. Oh, hang on, I gotta mute the laptop. Sorry, because I'm using my laptop for, like, stuff at the minute, I have to remember to mute my laptop, which I keep forgetting to do. Oh well. But how are we all doing? Happy Thursday, Zonda Day. Nearly at the end of another week already. I mean, we're getting towards the end of May. This month has been such a nothing month for me. I don't know about you guys, but anyway, Bark. Let's do this thing, shall we? Oh, my problems go beyond my phone. Okay, so here we go. Speaking of Discord, quick funny mini story. So like I said, because I don't have my phone, I've been doing a lot of stuff on my laptop instead. I've been using like a lot of desktop versions. I do have like an old iPad, but it is old. You can't really like install new apps on it anymore or anything. But I can still use like old ones I have on there. And I was sort of playing around the other day. I had the Instagram app, but I was like having trouble logging in on it, and it wanted like two-factor authentication and stuff. And I was like, well, I need my phone for two-factor authentication. So, you know, but then basically I managed to get I was sort of playing around because I was like, come on, can I get Instagram to work if I try like different ways of logging in and stuff like that? And I got it to work. And then, so I was looking around, I was like, okay, cool, I can use this for Instagram. I was like, is there anything else I can use this for? Like, do I have a Facebook? I don't have a Facebook app on there for some reason, so I can't, like, I can use Facebook on, like, browser, but not as, like, an app. But then I noticed, I was like, hang on, wait a minute. I have a Discord app. So I can use Discord. So I can message Kramen and Zonda. So if I do need to message Kramen and Zonda about anything, I can do that now. Okay. So guys, gals, non-binary pals. So basically, I didn't do them again. So I could have been messaging them for a whole week, but anyway. Okay, so Zonda will be around for the second round or anything. No problems. Okay, so Cac John, hello, welcome. So anyway, guys, gals, non-binary pals, story time is over. Let's get into the game. So my current tickets are, as they have been for a little while, we have got Yuxi, Thunderous, and Kartana. So because we've got Yuxi, Thunderous, and Kartana, what I need you guys, gals, and non-binary pals, what I need you to let me know is writing Strike in big capital letters and then say I can do, and then you're going to let me know who you can do out of those 3. Okay, so strike, I can do, Yuxi, Thunderous, and or Katana. Okay, so ready, set, bow. Let me know in the comments right here, right now, what you can do, and then we'll sort of take it from there. Although I do now have Discord and stuff, I will still use the paper and pen a little bit, and we'll try and just because it looks like we have a bunch of people here today, so I might. No one can do the first round, but maybe though this means that we can do like a Thunderous with Conowat to begin with or something. Jill, you can do any, provided you're right next to your router, for which I do apologize. I do apologize to people for whom we make them sit next to their routers, but it must be done. Okay, and great, my hair's getting in the way as I try and write stuff out. Okay, let me just... okay. This is a bit awkward. Because we have a load of... Is there anyone else here? I feel like... Because I would love to say do like Thunderous first and Yuxi second or something, but I don't know. With the people here and stuff like that, it looks like that won't be possible. So it's just a bit awkward because let's just hang on. Did anyone else? So, John, you're trying to find a Zygarde path, which means you can't play, I assume. Because if you can play, again, now is the time to let me know. But oh, you can. Huzzah! Oh, okay, John might have come through and saved us. Huzzah! Okay, so maybe we could have, like, John... maybe we could have, like, John, Jill, and Conowat in Team 1. Hang on. The wheels in my head have been turning. Hang on. So, John, Jill, and Conowat for a Thunderous. You know what John, you know what solves the Zygarde woes? Doing a Thunderous with us. But does that sound okay for like Team 1? And then Team 2, we could have like Xander, Kevin, and Kieran. Is that right? For a Yuxi. And then let me check if I've, like, missed anyone. So, and then DKGKB, hello. Let's see. And Jill's router says hi. No, it doesn't say hi. It says hello. No, so sorry, it says hi, not hi, not. Oh no, so I did say hi. Sorry, my bad. It says hi. Okay, hang on. Let me just check everything. So yeah, hang on. Colowat, Kieran, John, Kevin, Xander. Okay, yeah. So I think that sounds good. I think that's everyone, right? So Team 1, John, Jill, and Conowat, and that'll be for Thunderous. And then Team 2 can be Xander, Kevin, and Kieran, and that'll be for Yuxi. So if that's everyone... Hopefully that sounds good. If I've messed up or anything, now is the time to let me know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And hopefully that all sounds good and works. Okay, so let's get into the game. So we're going to connect on the Wycom. Okay, so please make sure you're on a good, stable internet connection and that you are connecting on the Wycom and that we're going to connect to the internet. So we're going to press the plus button and make sure in the top right-hand corner that it does indeed say internet. And then we're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. And then we're going to say, yes, please. And then we're going to say, anything goes. If you're you, if you're me, I'm going to select Thunderous. Thunderous is going to be our first Pokemon of the day. We haven't done Thunderous first for a long time, I feel. I don't know. Maybe we have. Okay, so we're going to set up a code. Let's set up a code for y'all. 0522 and then let's just go 1422, 0522, 1422. You weren't expecting that, were you? So there we go. And then as a reminder, this is Cac John, Jill, and Conowat. That's a team I don't think we've ever had before. I like it. So, there we go. So I will just get into the Thunderous spiel in the hope that everyone is going to get into the lobby nice and quickly. Because Thunderous is an awkward fellow. He's an electric and flying type. And what this means is that he is only weak to ice and rock moves. So we're going to be on the lookout for ice and rock moves, ice and rock types. If we can't find those, though, we may need to depend on things more on the defensive side, which means we want to be on the lookout for lightning rod Pokemon, such as, well, I think it's limited to Cantonian Raichu and Manectric. They have the lightning rod ability. Also, Jill. We're waiting on you, Jill, aren't we? Hopefully everything's okay. Cheese, you can't stay for long, but you're saying hi. Cheese, lovely to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Guys, if you have not clicked like on the video yet, now would be a perfect time to do it whilst we're waiting for Jill. And whilst I finish my spiel on Thunderous. So basically, ice and rock are the only two super effective types. Rock is marginally better than ice if we have a choice between the two ever. I'll get into the reason why in a second. So then we may need to look out for things defensively. Kiba. Hi. Maybe Kiba could be a backup if like not for this round, but we'll do another lobby in a second. Oh, and guys, as always, I will just say this because I don't say this enough. Please make sure you are watching live, okay? So please make sure you are indeed watching live. Because, hang on, Jill just said 2:03 and counting. Jill, it's like we've got 40 seconds left, and you just typed that. So, Jill, can you just make sure you're watching live? I'm going to, like, go out of the lobby. Hang on. We might have to wait a minute for Jill, because Jill just put 2:03 and counting, and there was, like, 40 seconds. Well, I don't know. In fairness, no, it might have said 2:03 and count. I'm just going to, like, back out for a sec. I'm just going to make sure Jill is definitely watching live. Because I just worry that there wasn't enough time there. So, okay, you are watching live. Okay, so you did bring up... Okay, well, let's just try again, because I want to make sure. So let's all... If you're in Team 1, could we just do, like, a quick disconnect and a reconnect? Again, that does help, even if you weren't myself or Jill... so like Conowat and Cac John, if you don't mind just doing a quick... Because again, sometimes the game just needs a little bonk on the head to be able to put everyone together. And then what we'll do... and Kiba. You wanted to say stroke, but something happened with your puppy. Oh no! Well, I hope your puppy's okay. Okay, so... we'll... talk to the lady. Oh, no. I just select Uxie. We don't want Uxie. We want... You guys are going to select anything goes. I'll select Thunderous. We probably should line up a substitute just in case. But, okay. So we'll go for a code. Let's go 0522 and then 0214. Okay? 0522 0214. There we go. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Shade Van Fan. Hello. Aqua Dragon, hello, welcome. Okay. Kevin could be a sub if needed, because yeah, Kieran, I don't want to make you the sub if you, because you prefer doing like Kartana and Uxie, whereas Kevin doesn't mind doing, yeah, maybe Kevin could be the sub and we'll wait till like 45 seconds or so, but we're going to have faith that Jill, this is all going to work for Jill and everything, so, yeah. Anyway, Lightning Rod is really good. Manectric and... Hey! We made it. Okay, so Ice and Rock are really good super effectively, but we might need to use Lightning Rod Pokemon such as Manectric or Cantonian Raichu. I think they're actually the only two. But like Volt Absorb, like Lantern is great as well. And And then ground types are obviously brilliant because they're immune to electric. And then the electric resistant trio of dragon, grass, and other electric types can be good in a pinch. And then finally, in terms of Thunderous's moves, it doesn't have any flying moves, so don't worry about flying type attacks. It has Sludge Wave for poison spread damage, and then it has Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and Thunder. So that basically means you can get 100% accurate Thunder and Water type Weather Ball. But if we change the weather, such as with a max hailstorm or max rockfall, that means that Weather Ball will change along with it. So we could be threatened by potential Ice Weather Ball or Rock Weather Ball, and that is why Rock is marginally better than Ice if we ever have a choice, because Ice is less nice, basically, because Ice and Electric is a really dangerous combo. So if we do ever have a choice between, like, an Ice and a Rock for that 4th place slot, and stuff like that, then Rock is a bit better for that reason. But, you also can't be too picky. So here we go. Everyone's here. Oh, Konoa asks a good random question. What Mario Kart track songs do you like the most? That is a good question. I like it. Okay, so Pelipper is a massive no because it's ×4 weak to electric, but Palpitoad is immune to it, so that's very good. Chansey could be good because it resists special attacks really well, and Light Screen and Helping Hand could help. So I will just... But Doug Trio's obviously way better than Chansey. Chansey! Okay, Gastrodon is really good. Oh, okay. Okay, Gastrodon is a good 4th place Pokemon then. So, okay, that's pretty cool. What Mario Kart track songs do you like the most? So, I actually do like the very first Mario Kart song, which is the Super Mario Kart opening. That's a great song. But, ooh, there's so many good ones, though. Like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has some gorgeous music. And then, okay. Oh, Mr. Mime is an ice type on the right. And then there is a Sand Slash, so that's really good. I know that there is a Lycanroc to the left, but oh, and then Raichu. No, we want to go to the right. We want to go to the right here. We want the Mr. Mime, the Sand Slash, and then the Raichu. Unlike in other things in life, we want to go all right here. We want to go to the far right. You're not going to hear me say that very much. But yeah, let's go to the right. That is the right thing to do in this instance. Yeah. Oh, Jill was kicked out. Oh, I'm sorry, Jill. I am going to say, Jill, just because of the connection issues we've had and just because we do have a lot of people here today, it's probably not worth giving you another go today, sadly. I'm going to go with water moves, so if Gastrodon wants to go with water instead of Rock Tomb, a Waterfall from Gastrodon would be better here. Because it's just too unreliable, Jill, and we just keep having this issue, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry. But that sucks, though. Dang. So, okay, we'll have to figure out the Dynamax order and stuff like that, as well. And then, okay, Dugtree's using Rock Slide, that's pretty nifty. And then, oh, here's Max Mindstorm, but that won't do a whole lot of damage. No, that's fine. No, Jill, it's okay. It's just annoying. And I don't know... Sometimes when we have these, like, connection issues, I don't know how much they are to do just with, like, the Pokemon Sword of it all. Like, I don't know if, like, if we were trying to do, just, like, some multiplayer Scarlet and Violet, like, running around and catching Pokemon together. Oh, no! Oh, it was Gastrodon that got kicked out, because I didn't know who picked who. So, okay, hopefully Gastrodon goes for a Waterfall next turn, because Waterfall is the more powerful thing to do. So, that's the thing, Jill. It might just be, like, a weird Pokemon Sword thing. I don't know if, like, your computer has any, or router, like, has any, if there's, like, any firewall or VPNs or anything weird like that, because that kind of stuff can, like, wreak havoc with all this. So it might just be like a very Pokemon Sword-ish thing, which sucks. I don't know what your online experience is like on other games. I don't know if you now went ahead and just tried to do like a random lobby with random people if you'd get kicked out, or whether you'd make it to the end or whatever. Sean, use the water move. It's mathematically stronger. Okay, but we did it. Team 1 minus Jill. So Jill, are you actually like in the multiverse now, or are you just like out? And then go. And then sorry, you just put about multiverse as well. But yeah. Okay, so. Chat, I think we probably want to try and switch every time here, because every Pokemon is good, and actually no, we'll maybe see. Maybe we can see. Maybe we could have Chansey switch. Yeah, could we have Chansey switch? Because like Mr. Mime is going to be better than Chansey, and I would rather Sean have. Yeah, sorry. I should have pressed the B button way quicker there as well. I'll try to remember to press the B button quickly if I'm pressing it, but we definitely want the Mr. Mime. Sandslash we've got next, and then we want the Raichu as well. What we could do here... I tell you what, Connor Watt, do you want to get this Sandslash? And the reason I say do you want to get this Sandslash is because basically Sandslash is kind of like basically a better Dugtrio. It has like Stone Edge instead of Rock Slide, and it's a bit better. It's just better like defensively, and you've already lost a lot of health here. So perhaps maybe if you switched the Dugtrio, that could be good. Or I could switch. Either actually. Either you switch or I switch. Maybe we'll see how much health there is and stuff. Actually, no, maybe I might switch. Oh, you got the berries! That's good. Oh, no, you love Sandslash. Oh, no, well, then you have it. You have it. The only reason I was going to say maybe I should have it is because I'm probably going to be the Dynamaxer in the final fight, but then maybe it won't really actually matter that much, to be honest. Like, we'll already be on, like, turn 2 by then or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, please go big. Please go big. Yeah, always go big. We always go big on turn 1. Always go big on turn 1. If we ever don't want anyone to go big on turn 1, hang on. Is that the shortcut? I can't remember my own shortcuts now. Oh, I like your avatar. Looking spiffy. If we ever don't want someone to Dynamax, we'll make that like very clear. But like, but just Dynamaxing such a busted mechanic, and it's so strong. You know, there's no reason not to. I know it's like, oh, but Mr. Mime, like, has a super effective move, and that is true, but it's like, but, you know, 2 strong hits from your move could do, like, way more damage, and, you know, so, maybe this is one of those things where, like, technically, if we let Mr. Mime do, like, some Dynamax on, but can you see how it's like, we've already done half of its health, in, like, 1 turn, so basically, like, sort of the only thing about sort of delaying the Dynamax would be as if we wanted to push the Dynamax back, but here's the thing as well. If you hadn't Dynamaxed here, it means we wouldn't be able to Dynamax in, like, the next battle, because then, like, the computer would have the Dynamax and waste it. So that's kind of, again, it's all part of why just, like, Dynamaxing turn 1, unless we decide it's like a really bad... It has to be like a really bad idea to Dynamax. Like, your moves have to have, like, no effect. The sort of benefits of Dynamax have to sort of basically become, like, negatives, and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It has to be, like, an actively bad thing to Dynamax for us to not want to do it. And Dugtrio is a good Pokemon, so it's fine Dynamaxing. Kaz, hello! It's Mount Dugtrio. A joke I've made far too late. But thank you, Kevin, for always making that joke. Because I appreciate it. Okay. So, Da, 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 da. So yeah, Connor. Yeah, so Connor, why don't you make the switch here? Yeah, why don't you make the switch, and then we should be good. Yeah. Because basically you'll be able to Stomping Tantrum this Raichu, and then if I get the Raichu, berries. If I get the Raichu here, on the right chew, we'll call it. If we get the right chew. This is cool, though, because this has Lightning Rod. That means that if it does try for any max lightning, very, very frightening. It basically means Mr. Mime is a little bit safer, which is nice. And then, yeah. Okie dokie. What I actually might do, I know I'm Mr. Guys, make sure you play aggressively. Raichu has light screen, so maybe I could set up a light screen as well. Because it means when it does use discharge, it means that Mr. Mime won't take as much damage. Because I'd rather Mr. Mime attack with Icy Wind rather than like set up any screens or anything like that. When we get to Thunderous, like I would be better to set up a light screen than Mr. Mime, basically. So I thought Bo said Raikou for a second. I hopefully didn't, but honestly, if I did accidentally, I could have. Right, here we go, everyone. So guys, now that it's Thursday, Zonda Day, this means we are officially 2 weeks away from the Nintendo Switch 2. Who has their pre-orders? Who wants to be able to get one but hasn't been able to pre-order? And yes, the third category, who wants a Switch 2 but can't afford one? Yes, hands up. Like myself and Kieran have our hands up at this point. For that third category. But what about the rest of you? Or is there a fourth option? I just don't care about the Switch 2 and I'm not even gonna bother getting it. Okay. Ooh, okay. Speed fell. More like speed hell. Kevin, I recently told Nintendo I am interested in getting the Switch 2, so now I'm waiting for them to respond. Attaboy. So hang on, isn't this policeman scene? I haven't paid attention to this at all. I suppose I should have. Right, well done everyone. Good Dynamaxing there with the Max Mindstorm as well. Very nice. So here we go, Pokeballs. But yeah, basically there was a developer interview. There was a interview about the development of Mario Kart World, and it was basically what I had kind of guessed and what a load of other people would kind of guessed and stuff like that, which is basically they've been developing this game ever since the Switch came out. But that's the thing, I'm actually better having this Raichu than Gastrodon. Like, I would rather Scene, as he is not called, I would rather Scene uses Rock Tomb, and then that will actually be pretty nifty. So, yeah. Yeah, 450. Yeah, 450 is the base price for the Switch. It's like 449, isn't it? And then like 499 is the like one with like a Mario Kart download included. But that's only going to be like limited time, apparently, allegedly. Right, I'm going to light screen more like a fight screen. Icy wind more like an icy wind. So, very good start there. That did a lot of damage, but I guess that's because of the life orb. Right, here's the light screen. I actually have a plan for turn 2, funnily enough. Alright, here's the Stone Edge. Kadoosh, that's some nice turn 2 stuff there. Thunderous is using Thunder. I'm powered up! Oh, okay, maybe I might change my plan for turn 2 now that it's used that. Rock Tomb, you did it, Scene! If I ever meet Sean Chiplock and end up calling him Seed, I'm blaming you, bro. I dare you, Kevin. I dare you to blame me. Okay, I I am going to Dynamax here, and I am going to use a Max Lightning, and I am going to do this because I did just get that special attack up. I know I'm going to power up its electric moves here, but I did just use a light screen. So we are kind of, like, quite well insulated against this thing, basically. So I'm going to go for it. Goes feeling daring. Originally I was thinking of I was going to use Speed Swap on Sandslash to like bring up its priority, but it's just one of those things where, like, you know, I've got the power boost. I want to see how much damage I do here. I'm curious about how much damage I do here. It might not be a ton. Yeah, so that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, it is getting desperate, so it is going to use Discharge. I am going to get that second boost. The rest of you are going to be immune, except Mr. Mime, who may... I'm not going to say it out loud. Oh, that did quite a lot. Right, his Astonish, but no paralysis, so that's good. And then, Scene is doing the smart thing, using the more accurate but equally powerful move. Here's the Max Strike! Hang in there, Sandslash. Okay, that light screen is doing a lot of heavy lifting, I will just say. Right, speed is down. But yeah, Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Multiverse is now fighting Thunderous. Okay, good to know. Well, let me know how you, Doctor Strange, and all the others do. Okay. It would be funny if you did have that, like, nurse character on your team or whatever. There's, like, a nurse NPC, and, like, well, he's Doctor Strange. Right, well done, everyone! Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars! Wish everyone good luck. Well done, Scene, or a.k.a. Not Jill, for doing an okay job there with the Gastrodon. We'll throw our Pokeball. But yeah, 2 weeks till the Switch 2. 2 weeks until the Switch 2. And Mario Kart, yes. I won't be getting a Switch 2 anytime soon, particularly with this phone drama. Hopefully, like, at some point this year, maybe I can, but that might be a bit of a lofty goal. Yeah. You have the hiker, the salesman, and the lawyer lady. Oh, okay. Oh, that could be all right. I like it. That's quite a fun bunch. But yeah, oh no, so Mario Kart. So Mr. Mime is a no. Sandslash is a no. Raichu is a no, unfortunately. But will we get the slightly purple Thunders? That looks like a Thunderous. These all look pretty normal to me, unfortunately. Okay, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. The humanity. Shout out to my marine biologist friend, Humanity. Okay, so let's see. Any good nature? Ooh, a timid Sandslash. That's terrible. And the Raichu's not that great either. Yeah, these are all terrible, really. I guess the Mr. Mime's okay. I'll go for the Mr. Mime. No, I'll go for the Raichu, because it's a Raichu. And it does have that Lightning Rod ability, and it's the one I used, so... So there we go. Right. So Raichu's been sent to a box. It's been living in a box. It's been living in a cardboard box. Right. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? Yes, I will. I will keep the ticket for Thunderous. Thank you for asking. Let me just check how much storage space I have, because Okay, so I do have like 3 boxes left, so I'm good for like another 3 weeks, but I do need to like go through this and figure out what I'm gonna get rid of. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Hey, no Lax or Gentle. That's true. That's very true, actually. Yeah, the 1 in 2 times where you like don't get Lax or Gentle. Okay. Oh, I will just say one thing about the strike. And this isn't me throwing any shade at anyone or anything. This is just me saying a thing about the reality of the strike and stuff, and for you guys to have a heads up and be vigilant. Okay. You may have even seen a few voice actors you follow post it. Okay, let me ask you guys. Did any of you guys in the past day or so see anyone on like their social media or like their social media stories, right? So like Instagram stories, Facebook stories, that kind of thing. Share like a graphic about like the strike, like about what we're currently being offered and stuff like that. Like that it kind of said, like, in video games, we're getting this protection and this protection, but in commercial, we don't, and in animation or TV and film, we don't. Did any of you see a graphic like that? There's a graphic going around, like, yesterday or, like, Tuesday and yesterday. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. A few people in the voiceover world did post and share this graphic. Oh, Kevin did see, but yeah. Okay, so good. Kevin does know this. That's good. Yeah, we don't really know who made that graphic, and it had a bunch of information that was wrong, right? So the graphic had a bunch of incorrect information on it, and there was no, like, origin for the source of where this graphic came from. There was a specific one that went around in, like, the past, like, sort of basically 2 days or so, and I could name one or two of the people who have posted it and who I think may still have it up on their pages or whatever, but I won't. But if you do see it, just know that it's false. Maybe if no one has commented, well, not false, but like there's a lot of, you know, misinformation on it. And so I suppose if you do see this graphic anywhere, and you know, and someone hasn't commented about it, you could say, is this the graphic that has the false information on it that's been, like, debunked? But yeah, but please do just be careful, and it is like a, again, we don't know if it's just like an overzealous, like, say, voice actor who has, like, misinterpreted how things are. We don't know if it's kind of something a bit more malicious. But either way, it's like, you know, it's not great to have, like, incorrect information put out there, and this is kind of part of the battle we're facing. So yeah, I'm not trying to, like, throw any shade or throw out any conspiracies or anything, but I just, you know, there is this sort of graphic that's gone around. I think it's largely been, you know, sort of put out there that, like, oh, there's a lot of misinformation on it, but I think some people have still, like, left their posts up and stuff, and it's like, well, could you delete them? We'll have to see, but so yeah. Right. Anyway, Bug. Speaking of Twitter, I would not, if you haven't already joined Twitter, I wouldn't bother joining now, kind of thing. Like, if you're already on Twitter, like, fine, but I don't really think there's any point to joining it, like, at this point. And I wouldn't make any exceptions to join it, because just more and more people leave it and stuff like that. Okay, so Yuxi is up next. I'll talk more about Mario Kart in a second. So this is going to be Xander, Kevin, and Kieran, hopefully. So if the three of you are all ready, please come on down, because let's get started. We are running a bit late, aren't we? Yeah, because we took a little extra time setting up that first lobby, didn't we? Right, so you guys are going to say anything goes. I'm going to say Yuxi. We're going to save the game. So I have a Yuxi on the pink screen. You guys will have question marks. I'm going to go 0522 and then 0238. But I did just want to say about that graphic, because that's an important thing. Again, I think it came about like on Tuesday, maybe like Monday, but so it's pretty new. You may have seen it on like stories, or maybe some people did just flat out post it. But yeah, it had a bunch of incorrect information on it. It wasn't a good source. If I had my phone, and so I had like the ability to like take screenshots and edit pictures and stuff like that, I would have like sort of basically re-uploaded it, but with like a big red banner on it being like, this has misinformation on it, please ignore this if you see it, like something like that, but I don't have that right now. Okay, Kevin, Claw, and Seyo. You guys know about Yuxi, Dark, Ghost, Bug, don't use ground moves, it's a bulky boy, here we go. So, here we go, sorry, let's do this. Oh, Crawdaunt is excellent. The rest of these are all weak to Psychic, which sucks. So feel free to just pick whatever you think is, like, the safest choice. Oh, but Bisharp is great, and Crustle is great. So So basically, so long as we pick Crustal here, then basically we just need to get rid of Blaziken, and then that'll be good, basically. Okay. Oh, there was a ghost at the end, but was it a ghost that we can actually use? Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, okay, Gorgeist is alright. Oh, there is bug in... Oh, there is a Vespiquen, though. So, yeah, as long as we... I think as long as we sort of aim more towards the left here, we'll be okay. Like, as long as we go more... Like, as long as we ultimately end up in that top left-ish corner, we should be fine with either the Vespiquen or the Gorgeist. I don't know which one we'll go for. Vespiquen's probably a bit better, I would just say. Because Gorgeist only has Shadow Sneak, and because Max Mindstorm can be set up, that can, like, block Shadow Sneak, so maybe we'll try and go for the Vespiquen more than the Gorgeist. Plus, the Shiny Vespiquen is kind of a more special one to get, so... right, I'm going to max Geyser, and then we should be good. I'm gonna... oh, Battle Tree Streak for the Ribbon Master. Ooh, okay, that's pretty cool, Conor. I'll be back in 1 sec. I'm just going to check the air conditioning, because it does seem pretty hot here today, and I just want to check what numbers I've got everything on it. Apologies if the noise quality does now have an air conditioner in the back, but it is a bit hot today, and I want to make sure the cats don't get uncomfortable as well. Plus, I'm just kind of hot, to be honest, so... okay. So here we go. I think this should probably get the KO, shouldn't it? Dugtrio is very frail. Bye, Pokemon Snap, Dugtrio. And yes, Kevin had already made that joke by the time I looked at the chat. Okay. So, Dugtrio's weak. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. But yeah, no. Oh, so I was going to say about Mario Kart 8, wasn't I? Mario Kart 8. So it is as I had suspected, and many other, I wasn't unique to suspect this, but that basically they've been making this Mario Kart since, like, the original Switch, because they just kind of ported Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 8, and then turned it into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so that they, like, had something for the system. And then we don't even want to do any double switches, do we? Because Blaziken's going to be good for Vespiquen, so yeah, I think we just kind of want to figure out what's best out of... There is a scientist, but... I'm going to go for Jolteon just because Raichu is good against Blaziken. I know that means no science, but we probably don't want a science anyway here, so... but Mario Kart has basically been in development since the Switch. And they, for ages, were trying to make a sort of Mario Kart for the Switch. But they did kind of keep bumping into hurdles because of the Switch's, limitations and stuff. Their plans were more ambitious than the console. And basically, in game theory, they did like but because of the success of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I don't know, I guess because of maybe things like the pandemic may have played into this as well, they did the booster pass, which then kind of like, drew out extra time and stuff like that. That kind of bought them some time. And then by that point, though, it was like, well, let's just move it to the Switch 2. That'll solve the issues they're having with not being able to implement everything. And so basically they were kind of ultimately able to push it to Switch 2, which, was kind of the story we'd kind of figured all along in a way. Ooh, very nice. It's a good thing Mario Kart 8 got a second life on the Switch so the team could take the time. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing, because part of why I say that they didn't like explicitly say anything about the pandemic, but the thing is, the pandemic did help the Switch, and I do think it helped. I think the pandemic did help give like an extra year or two to the Switch's life, because like so many people like got Switches and you know, and got like Animal Crossing and stuff on it, that it ultimately meant that you know, like games like Mario Kart. Again, I don't think they expected Mario Kart to basically be as big as it was, but the thing you have to realize about Mario Kart is frequently in like the UK video game charts, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe would be the #1 selling game like in the UK. And I don't mean, and this was like 5 years, like when it was like 5 years old. So like, you know, in like the year like 2022, there would just be random weeks where like the highest selling game in the UK was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like with all the things that were coming out on like PlayStation and Xbox and this, and like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was the best selling game in the UK. And yeah, it's pretty wild. Right, we don't want to switch to Jolteon. It does have Shadow Ball. That is like potentially useful against Uxie, but not when we have Stab, baby. So here we go. And then we got Vespiquen, and then yeah, this is quite a quick round, isn't it? So Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold so many, and that's always the thing I'd kind of said, where it's like, well, why do they like need to put a new Mario Kart on the Switch when the current one is selling so well? Like when you've got a game that like 5 years later, you know, like if people are still like buying Minecraft, why would you make like Minecraft 2? It's like, no, just keep working on Minecraft, you know. So yeah, I'm glad Mario Kart like got the extra life, because again, it's the best one, and so it's just if that had only lived on Wii U, it would have sucked that it never really got the chance. But it did so well on the Wii U that it made sense to put it on the Switch, basically. So yeah. Right, I'm going to use Muddy. Be careful, this thing has pressure. Under pressure. So do just be careful if you have any 5PP moves like I do. I'm going to go with Muddy Water just to be safe. But yeah. You guys, if we use like Max Darkness here, I think we have a bunch of special moves that could be good, but we'll see what. And only with the Power Switch too could they make the cow playable. Exactly, Kevin. Exactly. But yeah, so it's interesting like hearing about the development of the game, and it basically confirmed what we'd all kind of thought about it. But then there were some other little interesting things here and there. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, well we know to go with Fire Pledge next time. We know to go with Fire Pledge on the next turn with that special defense drop. So, Bo, can I give you a hug? It's not really necessary, but you are welcome to. Did I say something sad? I don't know. I mean, I sneak a lot of, like, you know, ooh, things are a bit concerning in my life references, but I thought I hadn't for a good few minutes there. But yeah. Anyway, Bog. How could I miss kicking a butt that big? You couldn't hit a cow's backside with a banjo. Okay. That's not a phrase in America, is it? But it's one people say in the UK. But yeah. So Mario Kart. So that's Mario Kart for you. Ooh, very nice. With lots of rice. Love it. Okay, so yeah. But maybe if we do switch the Blaziken here, just so that we don't have that weakness to Psychic, and so that we do have that extra bug move, we should be pretty good here. And then Xander will get a shiny Vespiquen, and all will be well in the world. So that's Mario Kart. But yeah, like, we're finally going to get a new Mario Kart in, like, 2 weeks after, like, 10... Basically over a decade of... After, like, 11 years of not having a Mario Kart, in 2 weeks we're going to have a new Mario Kart. And that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. But yeah, I do not need to switch here. I know we've got some low health here, but I think we're still going to be fine. Because again, like... Bisharp resists all of Uxie's moves. Oh, there is a Scientist. I don't think we need to do the Science, though. Because we've got, like, all super effective things here. So... But yeah, so it's wild. We're going to get new Mario Kart. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll be until I have Mario Kart. I will have to see how my life goes, because my life is just in a very precarious place right now, unfortunately, with the strike and everything. But again, things, and again, so I don't say about that graphic to like rant about other actors or anything like, oh, other actors shouldn't be sharing this or any, like, that's not why I say this. I just say it because you guys need to be careful. If you guys see it anywhere, like just gently like point out, hey, is this that graphic that has been debunked? There's been, like, is this that recent graphic that got debunked? Because there was a graphic that got debunked. Again, if I had access to good, like, you know, my photo collage picture editing app or whatever, I would, like, you know, I would have like made a little thing where I kind of post it and then be like, guys, this is a great big phony. Like, I would have done a post like that. But yeah, so and here's where I'd put my Switch 2 if I had one. So yeah, exactly, that's the spirit, Kevin. So did I make this joke? I feel like what was, I can't think if there's like anything else that is like a better reference to this, but, and this is more of a reference to like early like say Fairly Odd Parents, before like they kind of gave Dinkelberg a bit more of a personality, because originally Dinkelberg was just like a friendly guy who says hi, who's like Timmy's dad hated for like no real reason other than like Dinkelberg had like a better life than him, perhaps. But basically, 9S and Pascal has like real Timmy's dad and Dinkelberg energy, I feel, in Nia. For anyone who like gets that reference, like 9S is just like, these machines, and then Pascal's like, hi, it's so lovely to meet you. It's just like, the machines. So yeah. Oh no, the items we don't have. Exactly. So yeah. But yeah, that is a funny trope in like TV shows and games where like a character just hates another character for like hates them like so much, but for like no reason. Attack order, we did it! We did it! Well done, everyone. Congratulations, we just beat an easy to defeat legendary. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis in and like the video if you haven't already. Now is the perfect time to like the video if you didn't like it at any of the other previous perfect times to like the video. But no, seriously, well done, Team 2. I feel like there is some other reference or something that's like a little bit of a better reference where it's just like one character like hating the other every time they talk. Homer and Flanders is like a similar thing, honestly, but that's not it either. I think there is something where it's just, but it is just this thing where like 9S with Pascal does just have this like Dinkelberg kind of, it's like machines energy. Like Pascal is just like so gentle and sweet and nice, and then like 9S is just like, you can't trust machines. You know, so Doug Trio is a Doug Trino. Jolteon is yellow. You can't spell Jolteon without no. Vespiquen is also not shiny. You can't spell Vespiquen without nee. But will we get the Golden Uxie? Oh, it's a Bluesky. Dang. Oh well. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Let's just see if we've got any. Oh, attack up. That's not bad. Defense up, and speed down. That's terrible. And then a modest Vespiquen. I'll go the modest Vespiquen. That's kind of fun, right? I was gonna say, for any Pokemon Scarlet and Violet players, after this there is going to be the Ground Terror Garchomp raid. Gonna be going live. Me and my friend Michelle, who is actually technically a mod for this channel, Michelle and I are going to be trying out, well, we're going to be trying out like a double Bronzong or Bronzong and a Orthworm strategy. We're going to hope that that works. But it might not. We'll have to see. That's going to be like our initial plan, just to see if it works and to test, to like find out what moves Garchomp has, and then once we know more about what moves it has and what its strategy is, we can kind of develop things from there, but hopefully it works out. Right. There's an achievement for destroying the Machine Village's 9s? Really? Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, so team, my lovely team. Yes, I will keep Yuxi. So we need a Kartana, don't we? I wish they gave these event Pokemon new moves. I know why you say that, but it's just one of those things where, like, they're already, like, difficult to beat. You already kind of often need other people to beat them. Like, to beat them alone is quite a difficult thing. It's just one of those things where it's really kind of, like, excluding things for, like, less able players is the only issue. And Pokemon already has a little bit of, like, a play to win and stuff like that. And it could kind of, like, give people unfair advantages in, like, tournaments and stuff. So I get why they don't, is basically the point I'm getting at here. Right, chat. So here we go. So we need Kartana. Okay, is this gonna work? Okay, there we go. So Kartana is next. Could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know if you are interested in doing a Kartana by letting me know how many times you've played today. Shabertooth, would you like to do a Kartana? Could you guys please let me know if you can do Kartana? Strike the number of times you've played today, and then I can do Kartana. Ready, set, bow, let me know, and we'll figure out if we can do Kartana. Kartana. Viv, if I didn't say hi to you, hello as well. So hi Shabertooth, hi Viv. Guys, like the video if you have not already, because it does help out tremendously. So yeah. So, Kevin, can do Kartana, do. So, we've got Kevin, we've got Kieran, we've got Shabertooth, we've got Xander, the aforementioned Xander. And then, okay, so let's maybe have... Right. Okay, so we're gonna have... So this is gonna have Shabertooth in it. And then let's have some Nightbot random selection game. But yeah. So and then so Nightbot is going to select. We're going to do the Nightbot selection game twice, okay? Or actually no, maybe we can have the Nightbot negative. No, let's turn this into the Nightbot negative game because we do need 2 and only 2 people. So it is the Nightbot negative selection game. So Nightbot is going to pick someone. Whoever Nightbot picks here is not going to be in the round, okay? So ready, set, bow. Bad luck, everyone. Let's see who Nightbot kicks out. Who is Nightbot feeling unfriendly towards today? It is... Wait for it. Kieran, your wish has come true. So Xander, is this going to be Xander, Kevin, and Shabertooth, okay? But yeah, again, I will just say I do appreciate the offers of dropping out, but as a reminder, maybe we'll only do like dropping out like if it's like asked for or whatever. Because it does confuse things if people start like sort of self-dropping out when it hasn't been requested or anything. People like get a bit confused in the chat when people do that, and it's like before I've even acknowledged it or anything. And I had, so it's just easier to like do the Nightbot thing and stuff like that. Okay, so right, so Shabertooth, Xander, Kevin, are you ready? I hope you are, because we are going to connect on the Ycom. We're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. And then we're going to select anything goes. If you're you, if you're me, then I am going to select Kartana. And then you guys are going to go on the pink screen where you're going to have your question marks. I'm going to have Kartana. And then I'm going to go 0522 and then 0259. How about that? 0522 0259. What else has been in the news? I think maybe this was known on Tuesday, but actor George Wendt from Cheers had died. I have not watched Cheers. I kind of know about it, but I've like never really watched it or anything. But I sort of know about a bunch of like the individual actors and stuff. But so I'd seen like George Wendt in like other things, like he was a villain in a Columbo episode, for example. But that was like sort of pretty sad. just because, like, you know, the show was iconic and he was iconic, and he wasn't like terribly old. So I don't know. But it's just funny because, you know, basically ever since I've had like a bunch of like clips of cheers like show up in my algorithm, you know, like obviously you get one or two people post them, so then you kind of check them out, and then because you check those out, you then see a bunch of other ones and stuff. And you know, there've been some good and funny moments. I like never really watched the show, but the things I've seen have been pretty funny. I don't know if anyone, yeah, you know, the theme song to Cheers. Yeah, that's like honestly largely me as well. So, but yeah. So anyway, Bark, Kartana, you guys know this. Special over physical. Fighting is super duper mega effective, and then fighting is good if not. And watch out for Kartana's Leaf Blade. So, but yeah, let's do this thing. And of course, we get a bunch of terrible things. Now, I'm going to pick Eldegoss specifically because it has Weather Ball, and if we have like a fire type set up the sun, or if we get a Torkoal or whatever, then Eldegoss is golden. Jolteon does have Helping Hand as well, so I'll just point that out. And Eldegoss does resist Leaf Blade, so... Because, like, one thing I do know about Cheers is that John Ratzenberger kind of, like... He kind of, like, created the role that he had in the show. So, like, I think he, like, auditioned for the show as, like, some other character. Like, maybe, like, George Wendt's character or something like that, right? But then he was kind of like talking to the people, and he was like, "Oh, do you have like a know-it-all character or whatever?" And they're like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, like a guy who like always just sits at the end of the bar and is like giving people advice and telling people about stuff, and it's not necessarily correct or accurate stuff, but just he kind of like is like, you know, knows a load of stuff, or like talks like he knows a load of stuff." Okay, I did see fire in like the top left, so I don't know what fire type it. Oh, there's Carkol as well, but there's Combuskin. I'd rather have Combuskin than Carkol. Oh no, no, right is better because there's Talonflame. Sorry, there's Talonflame and there's Carkol if we go to the right, so hopefully we've gone to the right. Oh, we've gone to the left. Okay, never mind. Dang, that's why you should look ahead, Bo, and not open your mouth. But yeah, so yeah, we should have gone to the right just because we could have got 2 fire types instead of 1, but it's okay. It's fine. Because we only really need like 1 fire type, really, at the end of the day. And we could still get a Selgor. We could get a Selgor and have that be part of our team. We definitely do, hang on. Okay, so Swampert can switch for Combuskin, and then maybe we could get rid of like Raichu for a Selgor, honestly. But okay, I'm going to... Okay, I'm just going to use Max Strike because I don't really have a whole load of options here, I'm afraid. But I want to make sure I preserve things so that Swampert can switch for the Combuskin, because I think that's going to be important. But yeah, he basically kind of like invented his own character, which is pretty cool. And for those who don't know John Ratzenberger's the guy who was like, at least for a while, was like in every Pixar movie. So he was like Ham the Piggy Bank, and P.T. Flea in A Bug's Life, and Mac in Cars, and the Underminer in Incredibles, and lots and lots and lots of the School of Fish in Finding Nemo, lots and lots of roles. Would Selgor be good since we can't? Well, I mean, basically, a Selgor could be a good thing to have on the way to the end, is the point. I know it's not actually good for Kartana, but it could be a good thing to have on the way to Kartana. And even so, like, a Selgor using... I think a Selgor using, like, Bug Buzz and stuff could just... Doesn't it have Struggle Bug? I can't remember if it has Struggle Bug. But basically, like, a Selgor is like a good support Pokemon, and against Kartana, like a Bug Buzz against Kartana would still be very, very good. Oh, I hope we beat this turn. Oh no, for a second I thought I got KO'd there, but that's okay. As long as I didn't die, it's okay. Right, here's the max strike. Oh, crud. This is going to not do a whole lot of damage because of the max flutterby, isn't it? Oh, crud. Oh, crud. That's not good. Right, water pledge. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That struggle bug, that max flutterby really did a number there. Oh, dear. Arceus, no. Hopefully we can still KO this. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Jiffy Bull? Oh, great. It's Reflect, which is terrible. Boo, Kevin. Okay, no, well done, everyone. No, seriously, very nice work. Very nice work indeed, indeed. Okay. So, we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them, Ash, catch them. If you're trying to complete your Pokedex, a Selgor is a really good thing for the Pokedex because it's, like, so insanely hard to get ordinarily. So this mode is, like, the best way to get... Well, actually, no. If you have the DLC, I think you can get a Selgor and a Scavalier in, like, the forest or something, but just get them from this mode. Okay. But yeah, I do think Raichu... Well, Raichu is... Okay, you could keep Raichu if you wanted, but... Oh, okay. Oh, hang on, Jolteon... Oh, we didn't want to switch Jolteon. Because Jolteon has Helping Hand. Okay, that's not... Raichu is the one to, like, get rid of, because it just had the least to offer. Okay. This is, okay, Wheezing. Wheezing has fire moves. So if we go for Wheezing, that's pretty good. And then there's Combustion. What happened there? I don't know what happened. Okay, this is fine, though. Okay, here's what we'll do. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll get rid of Raichu, and we'll get rid of Swampert, and then this will be fine. Hey, wait a second. They're just using the same actor over and over again. What kind of cut reproduction is this? That's such... I love that moment so much. That's, like, so good. Right, here's the neutralizing gas, so no abilities. But it does... Swampert can hit Wheezing with ground moves. So just keep that in mind. That's a fun thing. And a Selgor can Dynamax here, like, you know, a Max Ooze is fine. I am going to set up a light screen here, because I just don't really have a whole lot to... No, Jolteon has Helping Hand, which is, like, one of the best... Like, if we ever get, like, Helping Hand and a Fire type for Kartana, it's, like, one of the best things you can... It's, like, one of the best combos you can have. If I did accidentally say Jolteon, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I didn't say Jolteon, and I sort of said that, like, we could get rid of Raichu. Like, Swampert we wanted for... Because Jolteon had Helping Hand, whereas Raichu just doesn't really have anything to offer. Like, it doesn't resist Leaf Blade. Neither Psychic nor Electric is very good against Kartana, whereas at least, like, Bug is neutral. But we have Wheezing. I didn't notice that there was a Wheezing in the second row. I kind of got absorbed in the whole Talonflame and Carkol bit. And then, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Leaf Storm, because that's gonna be a Leaf Storm. A not very effective Leaf Storm is still gonna be more powerful than a Weather Ball. So, and with the Max Oozes, that can help as well. Right, Special Attack is up. Psychic. Yay! Nicely done, Raichu. But in fairness, Raichu was good for that battle. So, it all worked out in the end. Okay, so we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them. But, you don't have to catch them, but always... You don't have to catch them, but always keep them. Ash, keep them. No, you don't want to... You want to catch them, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. But no, there we go. What else am I going to say? Like, Cheers, Nintendo Switch 2, the fake graphic, lots of things we go... Oh, the Garchomp. Yeah, so I'm hoping Garchomp isn't too tough, because the Metagross they made really tough. I think the Metagross was, like, one of the toughest ones they had. One of the most, like, they just, like, really shut out a lot of the popular avenues for, like, what to do with it. So, Raichu, 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 Raichu. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go for Carcoal. Oh, wait, no, Combuskin, sorry, because we're on the left, not the right. So yeah, if we go for Combuskin, this will be pretty good. I know that, like, Raichu is super effective against Combuskin, but we want Shibertooth to have the Combuskin. And Weezing can still use Max Ooze, and we should all still be pretty good here, so it's fine. It's fine. Combuskin! Okay, here we go, everyone. Right. Or I could Leaf Storm Swampert and sabotage everything. No, for the love of Nelly, don't do that. I should not give us ideas. Okay. Right, I think I'm just gonna Leaf Storm here. And I know it's like Leaf Storm on turn 1, but it's like... Actually, no, hang on, let me check speed order. No, maybe I'll... No, maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait and let the Max Ooze kick in, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. You could Rain Dance. Oh, actually... Yeah, you could... Regardless of what you've done, Kevin, yeah, you could have Rain Danced, and then I could have Weatherballed. Hopefully you've done that. But if you have just used Acid Spray, that's honestly fine as well. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Because basically we're going to be like sort of stacking up our like attacks here. Like Swampert's going to do a ton of damage here, basically. So there were kind of no wrong answers there except for Bug Buzz. But yeah, see, look how much damage that did. And like Max Ooze does not have a good power because it boosts special attack. It doesn't have a high base power, but that did so much damage. So this like Earth power here is going to do a ton. Yeah, there we go. So no, well done, well done. I think in either scenario there we would have been okay. Although I actually don't think we would have one-turned that if we'd have Rain Danced instead of Acid Spray. So I think it was better giving that extra power to Weezing and Swampert rather than like giving me an extra bit of juice. So yeah, I think that was good. That's why like Acid Spray was ultimately a bit better, because it helped out like 2 Pokemon instead of 1, and it sort of would have ended up being a bit more of like a defensive thing than an offensive one. So right, so Shibertooth, you're going to switch, and then we should be good here, basically. So we're going to have like a Max Flare that will like boost us up, and then like a Heat Wave, which is going to be really good, and then a Selgor can just use like a Bug Buzz or a Struggle Bug to nerf it, potentially. Like, oh guys, like its Air Cutter could do so much damage if we don't Struggle Bug. A Bug Buzz is probably fine. And then I'll just do my Weather Ball or whatever, and that should be fine as well. So here we go. Or should I say here we go? But yeah, I'm going to Weather Ball. Actually, am I faster than Combuskin? I'm going to assume I am, but let's see. 103... Ah, so close. Oh, it's an Adamant Combuskin. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Dang. I would have liked if Combuskin was faster. That would have been fun. How was Kartana even created? Multiverse, dimensional nonsense. Oh, Cacjon, you're 105 checks deep in Zygarde. Okay, so you are getting you're kind of mathematically there now, so that's interesting. Yeah, a Selgor over 200 speed. As I've said, I think a Selgor is like the fastest non-legendary in this mode outside of Ninjask, I want to say. Don't think there's anything else. Maybe there is. Maybe like Dracloak might be up there actually. Because a Selgor isn't as fast as I thought it was, but it is definitely one of the fastest. Anyway, we did it. We kind of sleptwalked through that, didn't we? Well done, everyone. Very nice work. Very nice work. Excellent. Oh, stream got a bit laggy there. So well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Good luck getting your Kartanas. Shibertooth, you really did join at the perfect time. Maybe we could do like a Tapu Bulu in a second if you felt like it. And then we could have Xander host some kind of Xander Day, Xander ticket for the final one. Who knows? But here we go. Or should I say here we boo? No, let's not say that. Okay. So, a Selgor is a no. Wheezing is also a no. Combuskin is also a no. And it's like, oh, Combuskin. See, this is the thing. Combuskin has like a 1 in 8 chance of being female. I think these others have like a 50%, but the fact that we almost have an all-girl team here, despite Combuskin being against the odds, that's pretty wild. So, no, but will we get the silver-thinged Kartana? No! That looks like a regular Kartana to me. Oh, and a Beast Ball wasted. Oh, dear, that's not good. But yeah, so defense up, attack down, that's not great. Speed up, defense down for a Weezing, given defense is like its best stat. That's also not great. And then the aforementioned Adamant Combuskin, which, given the 2 special moves and 1 physical, is less great, but it's a Combuskin. So hey, I'll take it. Why not? Okay. So, Bo's really good at picking up chicks. Haha, I wish. Okie doke. So, Bo saved the game. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Kartana? See, when I mentioned earlier, when Kieran said about the hug thing, and I was like, did I say something sad about myself? What I just said was an example where I sneak in sad things about myself. Okay, so would you like us to keep a record of Kartana? Yes, I would. So, Shibatooth. Are you there, and do you have Tapu Bulu? And would you be willing to host a Tapu Bulu? But if you're not, then it's okay. Oh, you had to do that raid in the other room the whole time. Thank goodness of wireless headsets. Oh my gosh, Shibatooth, I'm so sorry. If you can't host the next one, then, like, that's fine. Oh, you lost your Bulu? Uh-oh. Do I have Bulu from Nia? Oh, as of. I'm sorry. Okay. I guess we're gonna... Does anyone else have it? To not sound like a retail person. Does anyone else have Tapu Bulu? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. Kieran makes a good point for if it ever happens in future, but yeah. Okay, guys, gals, non-binary pals. In which case, maybe we'll try and figure out what wild cards we can do. So could you please let me know how many times you've played and what your tickets are, if they are any of the following: Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Boswell, Celesteela, Guzzlord, and or Stack Attacker. So if you have any of those, that would be great. Cacjon has Guzzlord, so yeah, so please put strike the number of times you've played, and then let me know if you have any of those tickets. But a Guzzlord with Cacjon could certainly be good, and Cacjon has only played once, so that could be a good one. Let's hope it's a good one. Oh, Kiba has Celesteela, though. Kiba coming in and stealing the spotlight. Although it's funny just because Kiba's accidentally said Celestella, but then we have like the Stella sometimes playing with us, and that's kind of funny. Okay, I think... Could we do Celesteela? Because I feel like it's been a while since we've done Celesteela. I feel like that's the one that it's been the longest since we last did it. So, could we maybe look at people who can do Celesteela, please? So could you please write, like, strike the number of times you've played and then say, I can do Celesteela. It's okay if you put Celestella, because that's kind of, I like it. But yeah, and again, I don't mean to call out the spelling. It's just funny that we have had, like, a Stella in the chat recently, and then we're like, Celestella. But yeah, so are there enough people who can do Celesteela? Again, I know Kieran can't. But I just want to see. So Shibertooth could do Celesteela. Kevin could do Celesteela. Xander could do Celesteela. I'm just thinking. Hang on. So if we have that team, that would mean for the next round, Kiba would be a strike 1, Kieran would be a strike 1, and then everyone else would like be a strike 2, right? Okay. So maybe. Okay. Because I just wanted to make sure. Because I might do some Nightbot random selection between Kevin and Xander. Unless we, like, gave it to Kevin and then just make sure that Xander definitely does play next time. But I think I would rather do Nightbot random selection, just to be safe, just in case anyone comes in the next, like, 20 minutes or whatever. I want to give Xander a fair shot and not... Because I would kind of hate to promise Xander something if then a bunch of Strike Zero people came in the next, like, 20 minutes. So I am going to do some Nightbot random selection game. So Kiba's going to host a Celesteela. Shibertooth is going to join us. And then we'll have Nightbot decide between Xander and Kevin. Okay? So, here we go. You two, fight to the death. So here we go. Who is our lucky winner to be? It is... Lucky number is... Wait for it. Kevin! Okay, but Xander should hopefully have, like, dibs and bagsies for, like, the next round. And I will... By the way, if there are a bunch of, like, say, strike 2s, Xander does... Or in the event of a tie on Xander Day, Xander does get an automatic pass on days like that, when it's like the final round and stuff like that. So here we go. So Kevin, but that means you get to join in one more before you need to leave, so that's always good. Okay, so let's make sure we're connected to the internet. Kiba is very going to kindly set up the code for us. We're going to talk to the lady. The rest of us are going to say anything goes, whilst Kiba selects Celesteela. So we'll save our game. And then we'll go to the pink screen. The three of us should have question marks. Kiba should have a nice Celesteela silhouette to the left. To the left. And then Kiba has, in addition to this Celesteela silhouette, Kiba has typed in the code 05220623. I like it. That's a good code. That's a good code. That's a nice boulder. Okay. That's not just a boulder. It's a rock. So we just need Shiba, and then we should be good. So Kiba, thank you for hosting. I hope you're doing all right. And yeah, should be pretty good here, basically. There we go. Eden. Okay, so Celesteela is steel and flying type. So it's like a Skarmory, which means it's only weak to fire and electric. Not even ×4 weak, just weak to fire and electric. So I think its defenses are equal. Maybe its special defense is worse. But yeah. But that's kind of about it, really. I think it does have like Earthquake or Bulldoze or some kind of ground move, right? So just watch out for that as well. There we go. Okay, Hitmontop. I was going to say, that's a pretty good choice. I am going to go for Politoed. Just say if we get something with Thunder. Like, Rain Dance could help with Thunder, and Helping Hand is useful. So, but if we do end up getting a load of Fire types, I will happily switch out Politoed, okay? So if we do end up on a path with a load of Fire types, I will switch Politoed for it. But if we get a path with a load of Electric types, Politoed could, like, aid the electric types. So that's my theory, my game theory. Oh, Fake Tears. Oh, so okay, so we do have Colossal to the left. So Colossal is good, and that could be a good switch for Copperaja. And then let's see what we got. Okay, Bishop, Dreadnought. Oh, wouldn't it be jealousant? Yeah, not a whole load of other good picks here, unfortunately. What we could do... Oh, I actually didn't pick that then. I don't think. I think I selected that way too late. So basically, we'll have to try and figure out who else we're battling against, and then I will just switch with one of them. Maybe I could, if we went for Bishop, I could use Metal Sound. Like, maybe I could have Bishop and use Metal Sound. Like, maybe I could use Metal Sound, and then, like, Metang could use Thunder Punch, and Hitmontop could use Coaching? I don't know. Something like that. That's my theory, my game theory. And here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Shivertooth, back to your headset. Oh, you're moving starting next Tuesday, so your apartment is in shambles. Oh, that's fair enough. I will just say, I won't get into the details of this now. I actually will be moving location soon. I don't know if that means I might need to like cancel a stream or something, depending on like what day I move or something like that. We'll have to see. But yeah, so, and I might have a room that's more echoey than before or something like that, but we'll see what happens. Oh, when you said to the left, I thought that was the one that's like slide to the left, slide to the right. Oh, that thing. Is that the one that like SNL did with like John Mulaney? But yeah, because I referenced like Beyonce with that to the left. But there's also that one as well. Okay, Drill Run. Very nice. More like drill fun. Here's the Max Mindstorm. Show me potato salad. Very nice. Right, body press. Yay, I was right about the John Mulaney thing. I know my references. Okay, so, sometimes. Okay, so no, well done everyone. So yeah, I think basically we want 4th place, which is Copperaja, right, and Shivertooth. So Copperaja, Shivertooth, will be taking the Colossal, and then I will try and get rid of my Politoed for like, should we do Bishop? And then we could get rid, because, yeah, Bishop, because like Hitmontop is super duper effective against Bishop, so maybe we could like have Hitmontop beat the Bishop, and that would be really good. And then it wouldn't matter that we have like Rain with a fire type. So that's my theory, my game theory. Does that sound good? Oh my god, why is this lagging? Hang on, I'm gonna just do a quick be right back. Maybe, okay, heads up guys, maybe this might mean, oh, okay, I just put OSB instead of OBS. There we go. I'm just gonna give you guys the heads up and the warning because of this like frame rate thing. Yeah, ooh, hang on, what's that? Encoding. Ooh, hang on, that's not good. Yeah, I might be having some kind of error here. Okay, so, well done, Shiba. Nicely done. Yeah, I say let's go for Bishop, because Hitmontop is is gonna, like, decimate the thing. Oh, and then there is a scientist afterwards, so, I don't know. Maybe, like, Kiba or someone could switch, like, Metang for it. I don't know. Could be fun. Could be. What is life without whimsy? Because Metang isn't that useful, I'd say. I don't know. Although then again, neither's Hitmontop, really. Maybe Hitmontop could switch. Because at least Metang does have Thunder Punch. So maybe Hitmontop could switch. I don't know. We could try it for the science. I'll put Bishop in checkmate. Oh, wait, wrong chess piece. Okay. Oh no, the Intimidate didn't work because of the inner focus. Although to be honest, I'd rather it have that than oh why? Oh no, I just had the name of it in my head and then like now it's gone. Oh, what is the ability? It has like a D in it or something. What is Bishop's other ability? Not defeated. My brain keeps yelling defeatist. It's not defeatist. It's the one way when your stat goes down, your attack then doubles. And it's not the competitive. Competitive is for special. For Defiant, thank you. I was like, it's not defeatist. It's like Defiant, that's the one. Oh gosh, my brain was really like letting me down there. It just kept screaming the wrong thing, but like a similar wrong thing. Defiant, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wish Bishop had Defiant in this mode, particularly with, I think the reason they didn't give it to it is because of all the Dynamax moves. Because like a bunch of them do lower stats, it basically means like Bishop could be this like unstoppable force, and it would just be like really hard to beat or whatever. So, oh, critical hit. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Hang on, who is faster out of like myself and other things? Like, am I fast here? 108. Oh, I am the fastest. Okay, I might try attacking this because I am that little bit faster. I might try attacking this. So to be clear, who's switching? I will switch here because I set up the rain and we've got a colossal. But then if we want to science like maybe the Hitmontop, you would be welcome to science the Hitmontop if you feel like it. If you feel like the Intimidate on Celesteela could be like helpful, like Intimidate plus coaching or something could be helpful, then you are welcome to keep it, but you know, you're fine. But just I feel like Hitmontop's offerings to this team are like more negligible. Like, Metang has, like, Reflect and Thunder Punch. Like, I mean, I think we should probably just Thunder Punch, but yeah. I don't know who we're going to go for here in terms of who we fight against. Maybe just the normal type. Let's see what Kevin gets, and then we could decide who we're good against here. Oh, Thievel. Do we want to go against the Mr. Mime? Because we're quite super effective against Mr. Mime, I would say. Like, we've got Fire, Dark, Steel, and more Dark and Steel. So no, Mr. Mime's definitely the best one here. I hope we've gone for Mr. Mime. We have gone for Mr. Mime. Well done, Team 4. Team 4, galore. So yeah, that Thievel works. It does have a Fire move. So, yeah, it has Burning Jealousy. So, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that indeed. Indeed. But speaking of indeed, yeah, I don't think I'm going to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The problem is, if I were coming off the back of Xenoblade X and I didn't have anything else, I think I would have jumped into Xenoblade 2. But because I did play Luigi's Mansion 2, and then I played... so I played Luigi's Mansion 2, and then I played Somnium Files, and then I played Nier, and then now I've played Luigi's Mansion 3. I think I've quite enjoyed playing games that are only, like, you know, 20 to 40 hours long or something like that. So it's sort of just been nicer playing these like easier going games that just aren't as demanding or heavy or anything. Oh, light screen, more like a fight screen. Okay, that kind of sucks, but that's okay. Snarl, that did a load of damage for a thing with a light screen, but that's because it was a crit, which is basically the point I was getting at. So here's Max Darkness. Okay, why is this being laggy? Don't know why this is being laggy today. I do apologize. I'm not getting any notice of like dropped frames, but yeah, very weird, very weird. Anyway, whoa, Mr. Mime, we defeated it already. In fairness, 2, I did beat 2 very quickly back in the day, and so I probably could shave off like a good like 10 hours or so, 10 to 20 hours off my playtime or whatever. Particularly now that I know about like the combat and like the element thing with like chain attacks. I like really struggled through the game because I just like did not know about that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna save Xenoblade 2 for another time though. Right, we don't want Mr. Mime, because it's bad against Steel. So, I think we've got a good team, though. Guys, I think we have a good team. I think if I use Metal Sound, I think we're going to be in a good position. So we're at full health, 4 lives, so we can, like, Thunder Punch, Fire Move, other Fire Moves, like Burning Jealousies, Max Flares. Kiba is in for... That's the thing, like... once I got to the end of 2, I realized, like, how good it was, and I was like, oh, I bet if I play through this again, I'm gonna, like, love it. Like, once I kind of know, you know, the kind of things to look out for, like, in the menus and leveling up moves and the different blades and stuff like that, I was like, I bet on a replay, I would, like, love this even more. But it's just because you didn't know all that stuff going in, it was just a bit like, meh. So, here we go, everyone. Let's do this thing. So. Right. Colossal. Okay, here we go. Right, Burning Jealousy. Okay, so yeah, did that do a whole load of damage? No, not really. But here's the metal sound. So, that's good as well. Oh, Smackdown. I'll lay the Smackdown on you. Dang, that's not good. Oh, and a crit. Dang, look at all that damage it did because of that crit. Alright, here's Thunder Punch. Again, not going to do a whole load. Maybe Paralysis, though. Oh, Paralysis! Yes! Okay. Here's the Max Flare. This should do quite a lot because of that metal sound. So, yeah. That's good. Here we go. The sun is up. Sun's up. Fun's up. I think I am just going to go with another metal... Actually, no. I'm going to just go with the Night Slash here, because I think if we all just do the same stuff again, with that sun up, we're going to do a ton more damage now. And so there's just no point. I may as well just get that little bit of extra damage in. Okay, it is getting desperate, but it is kind of stuck there, paralyzed. Yeah, I think we've just beaten this in 2 turns, guys. Gals and non-binary pals. Well done. Oh, did I say Kiba, didn't I? I meant Sabertooth. So, anyway, Sabertooth, you had the power. Well done, everyone. Well done indeed. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars! Very nice work, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Why is my stream lagging today? Everyone say it with Kiba, though. Flawless victory. That really was, like... Apart from, like, that one smackdown, that's, like, the only damage we took there, which is pretty sweet. So, well done. Very impressive work. So, let's hope we get a shiny Celesteela. Let's have a look. Colossal is a no-losso, and it's a girl team as well. And ironically, one of them being Mr. Mime. Bishop is a no, unfortunately. Mr. Mime, it's mime time. No, more Xenoblade references. But will we get... Yeah, the white bamboo Celesteela? I don't think so. It has a white spike on its head. That's all I see. So yeah, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Do we have any good niches and abilities? Well, the abilities are always the same, but you know what I mean. Neutral, more neutral. Now, are they the same kind of neutral? No, docile and serious. And then a special attack up Colossal. I'm gonna go with... You know what? Bishop served me well. I'm gonna go with a Bishop. I probably should go for the girl, Mr. Mime, because it's kind of hilarious. But I'll go with the Bishop. So there we go. I loved when he said it's mime time, and then he mimed everywhere, lol. Do you think they'll re-release Morbius in theaters again? Like, I'm sure 3rd time's the charm. Okay, so it looks as though we've run out of space. Are there any older records you wouldn't mind erasing? No. Okay, chat. We have one more raid to go. Maybe we could do... Oh, we could do, like, Guzzlord. Could you guys let me know? Okay, hang on. Could you guys please let me know how many times you've played, if you have any of the tickets I need. If you don't have any of the tickets I need, but you do want to play in the next round, just, like, I don't know, just say, like, I don't have the tickets or something like that. And then we'll see. We'll try and find out who's going to play and what we're going to do. But if we could do, like, Guzzlord and we could have Xander in on it. Does Xander have a Guzzlord? I'm getting all confused now. But okay. Oh, we do seem to have a load of strike 1s, and Xander was a strike 2. Does this mean Xander's going to miss out on the final thing of Xander Day? I think so. Because if the 3 of you are all strike 1s, then I think I am going to have to give it to the strike 1s. For the sake of democracy, I think I am going to have to give it... I thought we were going to have 2 strike 1s and a Xander, which is why I felt okay doing the Nightbot random selection game. The really annoying thing, Xander, is... because, like, this weekend is probably a good weekend for me to do, like, a Saturday one. And then I was like, maybe I'll do another one, and then you'll get an extra Xander day. But you're working Saturday, which sucks. So, yeah. Okay, so why don't we have the Cac, John, Kieran, Kiba... Oh, Special K team. Does that sound okay? So this is going to be Cac, John, Kieran, and Kiba. And Kiba, you can host the Guzzlord. Does that sound okay? Hopefully that sounds okay. So, Special K team... with Kiba hosting Kiba. Special K 3.0, I like it. That's the thing, it's like the Special K team, like, 3rd variant. Wait, Kiba can't host it? Oh, hang on. Oh, no, Cac John had Guzzlord. Sorry, I'm getting all confused. Cac John had the Guzzlord, and then, so Cac John, Cac John, would you be okay to host? So, my bad, sorry. Why do I keep, like, saying Kiba and things? I kept thinking Kiba was in 4th place, and then I was like, Kiba, you're the host. I keep thinking Kiba, like, it's Kiba Day, everyone! No, wait, that's Xander. I'll get my head screwed on in a second. This is what happens when you don't have a spreadsheet. So, okay, Cac John, thank you very, very, very much. I do very much appreciate it. Okay, so Team Special K, Team 3.0, Special K the 3rd. That's thing. Maybe I should give Special K, like Electric Boogaloo could be like the 2nd variation of it, and anyway, Special K 1.5 Pride Rock. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna talk to the nice lady. Cac John has already got code in chat, so you guys are gonna say anything goes. Cac John should have a nice Guzzlord silhouette on the pink screen, but if you're not Cac John, you should just have the question mark. We're going to go 5885 and then 8558. Ooh, I like it. Simple but effective. I like it. So here we go. Whoa, I'm somehow the 2nd one. That's pretty nifty. But yeah, so Cac John, Kiba, and Kieran. It's funny for the money. And then we should just have an Odachi or a Shirito. So here we go. Kevin, thank you so much for joining. I will see you another time. And yeah. Sorry, Connor did ask a question about Mario Kart tracks, and I didn't end up talking about Mario Kart music as much. But it's just really hard, though, because Mario Kart has... I could, like, go through, like, all the Mario Kart games, pretty much, and just sort of say, like, oh, I like this one, I like this one. So, like, So, like, I could go Mario 64. Okay, the first one is, like, the Luigi course. That has, like, some good, solid music. And then you have, like, Moo Moo Farm, and that's some good, solid music. And then you have the Koopa Troopa Beach. I really like that one. Guzzlord is, like, very weak to Theory, and then it's also weak to Dragon, Ice, Fighting, and Bug. So, I guess just keep all that in mind. I might go for Relicanth for the sheer power, and because it does have Scale Shot. Sandslash has Leech Life, which is super effective. It is a bug move. It is super effective. So, well done, Cac John, for picking Vikavolt, by the way. Oh, Jill has, like, a massive storm weather stuff that could be messing things up. Okay, that's interesting to know. Yeah, that's like, Jill, by the way, just with that issue earlier, I'm not saying, like, you get to never play again. But I was just like, can we not try again today? Because we had a lot of people, and I didn't want to, like, deprive anyone. Like, again, like, we had to kick Xander out of the final round, like, on Xander Day. That's how busy we were today. Frostlass is to the left, Pseudo Wudo. I'd say Frostlass is a little bit better. I know it is weak to dark moves, but I think going left is better here. because of the Frostlass and because there was a Hitmontop at the top as well. So, yeah. Do we want to maybe have... Okay, I'm just trying to think here. The wheels in my head have been turning. Do we maybe want to have Hitmontop in 4th place, and then, like, I'll switch for the Frostlass? Does that sound okay? Does that sound like a plan? I think maybe that sounds like the plan. Actually, it works out for Zada time to do laundry. Oh, well, that's fair enough as well. Fair enough as well. Yeah, I think I need... Oh gosh, I need to do laundry this weekend. That's probably why it's a good thing I'm not streaming Saturday. Right, I am going to head smash here just for the sheer power. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so Jill, so like we will, you know, you're not like banished forever. I would, if you are in a Walmart, you're banished forever. But but that's not anything against you. But that's just, I think we are going to basically, if someone's like, I'm on mobile tethering, it's like, right, we're not even going to try. Or I'm at like a public Wi-Fi spot, like we're not going to try. But no, but we will try again. I think today may have just been bad luck, or the group of people we had, or whatever. But it's just, I think once someone has if someone has an internet connection once and they've had them, and we've had internet connections with them a couple of times, I'm willing to give someone like, you know, one go per stream or something like that. It's like, you have played with us a bunch of times before, but you have also had issues recently, so it's kind of just like, let's just say like one time today, and then next time we'll get you in next time, and then it should be good. And the thing is, Jill, we haven't had as many people watching lately, so I'm sure you'll come in on a stream where we don't have many people, and I will be very happy to just have anyone in chat, even if they disconnect after like 2 fights. I'd rather have like 2 fights with you than none. So, but on a day like today, we actually did have quite a lot of people and stuff like that. So share it. I was trying to boost everyone else. So I do appreciate it, Jill. Thank you for not like going, you know, nuts on us and stuff. For, you know, kind of being like, can we try again a different day? I do appreciate it. Right. Oh, liquidation. Oh, that's never good. Right. Here's Stomping Tantrum. Very good. And then here's the Max Lightning. Very, very frightening. Me. There we go. Guys, here's my question for you. Speaking of laundry, what is your guys's, and gals's, and non-binary pals's, what is like your favorite sort of like chore or like thing that you need to do, and what is like your least favorite thing you need to do? So for example, you know, I like cooking, so I like cooking dinner and stuff like that. I mean, it still can be annoying sometimes, and sometimes you just like need food and you just have whatever. But Bob said I like cooking, but then in terms of more of like a chore, I do like vacuuming and like sweeping. I do quite like sort of like vacuuming and sweeping kind of thing. So like that's cool on my end. But then my least favorite is laundry's my least favorite. Because it's just annoying. I hate having to like fold it up and putting it away afterwards and stuff. It's just annoying. You know, it's sort of a thing where like you have to kind of sit and wait for it and time it and stuff. Like you want to kind of get it out once it's like like with like the dishwasher, you can kind of put it on and forget about it, and it's okay if you don't like put things away from the dishwasher like the second it's finished. Whereas with laundry, you kind of do want to time it. And like at university, you know, I had to like basically like sit with my laundry until it was ready kind of thing. And like here, you know, like we have machines down in the basement, and you have to like go down to the basement and you have to get quarters, and it's just annoying. And we are moving, and I think like we are going to have like, you know, like washing machine in the house. Like, yay, that's great. But I still think it will be one where I like it less, just because of the annoyance of it and stuff. I am going to Dynamax here just so that my max Rockfall is accurate. I don't want to have an inaccurate head smash here, but let's see. Jill likes washing dishes and vacuuming. Your most hated is sweeping and mopping because you're never satisfied. Oh, that's an interesting variation on it. Cacton likes cooking. Sorry, I forgot to read everyone else's. But yeah. Right, like, oh, Sherido. Oh, I would just attack if you've got stab super effective. I wouldn't worry about helping everyone else. Like, Lycanroc is like our best Pokemon here, in addition to like Relicanth. So though I do appreciate the howls, we want Lycanroc to be doing them. Hopefully this still does a lot of damage because of the howl. Ooh, okay, yes. Or like Excel Rock. We don't even need to Stone Edge. Excel Rock would. Taking out the trash would be your least favorite. Ooh, actually, taking out that's the thing. See, because we're like sort of moving to like a different, because at the minute we live in like a building with a lot of houses, so we just like take trash bins down to the dumpster. But like now we're gonna have to do the thing where we like, you know, take the trash out to the curb and stuff like that. So that could get a little bit annoying. Hang on, with sweeping and mopping, there's always that line when you pick up with the dustpan. Yes! Yes, Joe, dustpans never get everything. You sweep into the dustpan, and then you move it back an inch, and then you sweep back in, and then you sweep into it, and then you move it back an inch, and then you sweep into it, and yes, there's always the line. Yes, you're absolutely right. That is so annoying. Like, you need to just, like, get the vacuum out at that point, but then you kind of miss things. And then the footprints after you've mopped, yeah, like, sort of not standing in the place you mopped is kind of annoying. Kieran, you hate taking out the trash, hate bugs. Oh yeah, if you get like flies and stuff, that's annoying. Yeah, flies are gross. I hate flies. But right, I am going to switch here. I know that Sand Slash isn't in the best position here, but if we get some science, Kieran could maybe try some science though. But it depends, though, because we want this Hitmontop, okay? We absolutely want the Hitmontop, and we want that for Lycanroc. Lycanroc Jones. No science, unfortunately. But yeah, Sandslash can just use, like, a nice Leech Life, get some health back. And then it should be all okay. I'd rather take the trash to the curb than travel to the dumpster. The thing is, the dumpster's, like, not too far in our place or anything, so, like, it's honestly fine. So it's, like, not really that much of an issue. Whereas, like, you know, because we're going to have to be, like, oh, yeah, did we take the trash out, like last night or whatever, you know, stuff like that, that is going to get a bit annoying. Oh, Cacton, this is a good Zygarde path. Oh, this one? Oh, okay. I mean, you do have the, like, the Frostlass, and then Intimidate's pretty useful. And then, I don't know what else there was. Right, I am going to Frost Breath, I think, rather than Shadow Ball. Well done, Sandslash, for going big. And not going home. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. We're sort of entering that point at the end of the stream where it's like, do I try and think up any other conversation topics or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, no, I mean, just having a phone is still, like, not having a phone is kind of annoying. I'm like now... Today is what? Today's like my 8th day without a phone, because it was like last Thursday that it broke, yeah, like, you know, sort of, and it's sort of just one of those things where I'm like quite good at giving up things cold turkey, you know. So like when I like gave up Twitter, for example, like I went on Twitter multiple times every day, and then I just stopped, and like it was fine. And I've kind of done it with, like, mobile games and stuff. Like, mobile games I played every day, I've just stopped them. But with your phone, like, it does make a lot of the things I do easier. So, it is just kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, I kind of wish I had a phone. like I said, you know, like there's that graphic, and it's like, well, if I'd had a phone, I could have like sort of made a new version of the graphic to be like, hey, this doesn't come from like a verified source or whatever. So, oh, I should be using triple axle, shouldn't I? Because of all these attack boosts. But the thing is, just Hitmontop did use Intimidate, so I didn't want to like use it right away. But I'll use it on the next turn, okay? I will use a triple axle next time. Now that we've got these like howls in, so. Jill, do you have any potential con plans coming up for 2025? No. Between sort of my bad eye and missing tooth and other stuff, and the fact I just don't get invited to cons or anything, that is just an unfortunate no. My life is just kind of like a bit of a mess at the minute, so I'm just not really, I just don't really have any plans for anything, and like nothing's really like happening for me in my life at the minute, so but, and again, because of like the strike and stuff, it's sort of like, well, the odds of me getting like some kind of role that could then lead me to getting more conventions is like less likely than ever right now, basically. Like I am, oh no, Frostlass, why did you miss? Oh, sheepers. This is why I should have just stuck with Shadow Ball. Okay, but we still won anyway, so, never mind. Okay, so, yeah, anyway, Bark, jeepers. No, well done though, guys. We're very well played, despite the triple axle missing. But yeah, no. So, but because I'm in this position where, because of the strike, it's like I don't really have like a load of, you know, like rolls coming up or anything that I can say, like, you know, get like con clout with or anything, or just auditions. I just don't really get many auditions anymore. So, you know, again, the odds of me having something where I could be, like, more appealing to conventions, besides, like, a sort of 5-year-old role that was, like, my biggest one, is, you know, again, it's just sort of an unlikely prospect. The reason I did the event in February that I did was because, like, it was local and it was themed around, you know, that big role, so that was kind of like an easy thing to do and get into and stuff like that. But unfortunately, it probably is just a bit not likely, though, truth be told. I'll let you know if it changes or anything. But yeah, that's just sort of the sad truth of things at the minute. Right, Guzzlord, well done, everyone. Hitmontop can get some nice Brick Break, and we can get some nice Leech. Wait. No, we wanted to switch to Hitmontop. No, it's good. Oh, and sorry, we want, like, Max Knuckle. It's going to be Max Knuckle, right? So, yeah, Max Knuckle's really good. Who's, like, the fastest and stuff here? Oh, no, he's a Vikavolt Dynamaxing? I can't remember who's Dynamaxing. Whoever can Dynamax, please Dynamax. 161. I'm the fastest here. So, I'm going to open up with a Frost Breath, but if we do Max Knuckle, I will switch to Triple Axle afterwards. So, yeah. And yes, Kiba, for the last time today, you have the power. Oh, I'll tell you guys one thing. So I have this old iPad that I said I can use, so luckily that is helping me a bit with some of this, like, not having a mobile, you know, like, way to do things issue. But it's really annoying. I have this, like, old, like, portable charger, and it had a bunch of, like, little, like, cables and plugins, right? So the little, like, charger, it has, like, a USB in the bottom, but it basically, like, has these different little connectors on it, right? So there's like a USB-B, and there's, like, a USB-C adapter, and then there was, like, an Apple thing. There was, like, one for Apple. I think it was Apple anyway. I never really paid attention to it because it never plugged into any of the things that I use. But I'm like, oh, if that had an Apple, like, plug on it, that would actually be really useful right now, because the Apple plug I have for this old iPad, the like, cable is, like, really worn out, and it sort of looks like it's gonna snap, and then I won't have a way to charge this iPad. So if I could find that cable, it'd be really good. But, like, what's really stupid and annoying is, like, I now can't find that little plug. Like, I've always known where it is, but I've, like, moved it somewhere, like, out of stupidity. 1 triple axle, 2 triple axle, 3 triple axle. That didn't do as much as I was hoping, truth be told. But anyway, Bark, here we go. Guzzlord is getting desperate. It is gonna start using generative AI. Look at all those mouths it has. And here we go. Kaz, if I didn't say hi to you today, hi. Hopefully I did. But if I didn't, hi. Okay, here's the leech life. Ow, there we go. Guzzlord is down. Look, Sandslash got like all its health back. That's really funny. Well done, everyone. Team 5. We are alive and we thrived. So, well done, everyone. Well done, well done, well done. Stars and sparkles. Sparkles and stars. Very nice work indeed. Indeed. So, that is going to be all for today, minus one final patented double shiny check. Thank you all so much for joining me, though. Please make sure to like the video. Like, now is the perfect time to, like, have one final check before we wrap up. But yeah, I'm going to go do the Terra Garchomp, or prepare for the Terra Garchomp. Hopefully, though, it is not a Terra to battle. Right, Quillfish is a no. Frostlass is a no. Hitmontop is a no. You can't spell Hitmontop without no. But I have all those Pokemon as shiny. But you know who I don't have as shiny, and who I'd love to have as shiny? The Orange Creamsicle Guzzlord! Oh, it's not shiny, dang. Moodang. Okay. Right, so Quillfish, no sparkles. Frostlass, no sparkles. Hitmontop, no sparkles. And Guzzlord, no sparkles. Do we have any good stuff here? Like neutral? Oh, there it is. There it is. The gentle Frostlass. It's always gentle or lax. And then a neutral Hitmontop. I'm going to go for... Wow, if I had a nickel for every time we had a neutral Intimidate Pokemon, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Serious. Oh, they're both serious! It's not even like one is docile and one is hardy or something. It's like they're both serious. Why so serious? But Hitmontop, there you go. I'm going to go for Hitmontop because it's like a hard thing to get. Hitmontop's good for the Pokedex, for any Pokedex people. Right. That will... do! That will, to quote Cedra, do! So, Connor, you may have jinxed us. Did you? No, I don't think you did. You were good. So, the Guzzlord has a sassy nature. Okay, so are there any older records? Nope, we're good. We're good with Uxie, Thunderous, and Kartana. We've had them for a good few weeks now, so... but in fairness, I did get Xurkitree, so... and Pheromosa. So, yeah. So I'm still not, like, I'm still, you know, underdue for getting rid of them thus far. Right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. That will do for today. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. I love you dearly. Thank you for the amazing support. Thank you for putting up with me not having a spreadsheet. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So take care. Lots of love. Good luck with Garchomp if you're doing it. And until then, like the video and bye-bye.